everybody. This is Arthur A. Day with Genealogy Today. And our subject is, who is Arthur? Who is he? If you type up on the internet, Arthur A. Day, you'll come up with several Arthur A. Days. One was back in the 1800s. Another one was early 1900s. And then there was myself, Arthur A. Day, born 1957. You know, the internet is such a transformed business today. You can go on and ask about anybody, any subject, and you'll find a lot of interesting things that you come up on it. So, hey, who is Arthur A. Day? Well, let me see if I can show you something special. Something special. And all of my little odds and ends here. Well, where is that special one? I know he's here. Oh. This is Arthur A. Day. Can we get a focus on there? This tells you who he is. There's he is. 1980. $1980. 1990. You know, when they say 50, when you guys hit 50, did you start losing your memory?
Yes.
Yeah? Gosh, darn it. Well, anyway, that's Arthur in mid-1990s. Mm-hmm. And this is a cutie. Yeah, there he is. Now, if you look real careful on this limo, you see a whole bunch of funny little animals sticking their heads out. And you know what? Sometimes those limo rides, see, I was a chauffeur for 10 years, from 86 to 96. Shoot, I can't even remember anymore. Anyway, hey, I have some guests on I want to introduce you to. We have Michael, we have Christy, and we have Leander. Hey, tell us a little bit about yourself, Michael.
Well, I'm a priest of Isis. I have a temple down in Dunsmuir that I work with gods and goddesses from around the world, and I work with different energies, different religions from around the world. I'm a shaman and a healer. I do a lot of different work. I am also a writer and artist. I've just published 2 books, and hopefully we'll talk about that in another segment.
Yeah.
And I'm here.
Why don't you bring those books out so we keep us on our mind here that we're going to talk about them?
One of them is called Universal Alchemy, and the other is called Mythic Voices. We're hopefully going to
Very good.
talk about them later.
Yeah.
And I'm here to do a birthday divination for Arthur here.
Hey, now we're talking business.
Yeah.
Let's talk to Christy a little bit.
My name is Christiana Vagoner. I'm Michael's partner. I am his high priestess with his temple of Isis. And down in Dunsmuir, we have our temple out in the backyard in a sacred space, and I'm also a third-degree witch. Sometimes some people say I am a witch, but that's...
Did they put the B on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm here because, my friend...
now, you're a student here, aren't you?
Yes, I am a photographer.
What are you doing? You're a photographer.
I started with the old film back in the late 60s, early 70s. My dad was a photographer back in New York.
Back in the day, huh?
Back in the days, and I took pictures at a peace rally in New York City in '72, and I got this picture of this girl, hippie, holding an American flag, and a guy from Newsweek came up and he says, "I want that picture." And so I got one of only a few photos published.
Ah,
So
one of a few, huh?
yeah.
And she
Alright.
basically keeps all the computers running and does all of the photos for my books, and does all of the geekery around the house, and
Oh, that's
keeps
cool.
everything keeps everything running.
Keep it going. Huh?
While I go off and into other planes of
dimensions?
existence. And,
Yeah.
she keeps me fed too, which is real important.
Oh, there you go. Hey, Leander, give us a little story about yourself.
Well, I've been a poet, a pauper, a pirate,
Oh, a pirate,
a painter, a pawn. I haven't been a king.
a porn
I've been a
artist.
musician. I've been a builder. Alternative lifestyles. I started out in the '60s.
You started out in the '60s.
Started out in the '60s, pretty much. Before that, I was pretty much at home and growing up and going to school and all that. I hitchhiked cross country when I ran away from home when I was 15. I hitchhiked cross country, wound up in San Francisco, hung out there for a couple of years, and then drifted my way up to Denver and hung out there. And now I lived in communes, built yurts and teepees, all kinds of alternative buildings. Today I do the same thing, but today I'm working. I'm still doing my music, but I'm also working as a traveling a woodworker artist. I do very unique and alternative building. But right now, yes, I'm on my tour. I'm passing through your town here in Weed, and doing some work here. And came for the party. I'm a party animal, so I heard there was a party here. And here I am, and you could see me at Capella's. I don't know if I could put a plug in here, but
Acapella.
Acapella's
Acapella.
unique gift shop and gallery on 150 Main Street.
And that's in Weed, right?
In Weed, I'll be there for a month doing some work there, and I'll be back next year. From here, I'm heading to Florida. From there, I head back up to New York, where I'm an associate at the Rude Renanda's Meditation Center in Big Indian, New York. I was a student of Rude Renanda, and I'm a Kundalini yoga practicer, and I'm a very spiritual person. Right now, I'm a Buddhist, and what else can I say? I'm not who I am. I'm on my way home. I've always been searching for home. I ran away from home, what I was supposed to be my home, which really wasn't. I'm still searching for home. And I've been on the road for basically 40 years.
40 years? Oh, my gosh. That's a long time, dude.
Yeah.
But you're having a fun time?
Yes.
So what do you do
It's the only way I
New York?
wouldn't change a thing, and I don't regret a minute of it. And it's been quite an
What are you
experience.
doing in New York?
New York, I am. I work at the meditation center.
Oh, that's it, right.
Yes, and pretty much the caretaker and the associate there for seminars.
Yeah, you should have had some pictures.
I should have brought them. I didn't know we were going to discuss. I didn't even know I was going to be on TV.
I know. I surprised you with that.
I've been avoiding celebrity for years. And I wound up-
He's my celebrity for tonight. All right, on. Hey, thank you again.
Thank
hey,
you,
now
Arthur.
I'm gonna get back to who is Arthur. Now, this has got to be the cutest, a really cute picture that I really adore. Man, we can get it somehow. Here, maybe this will work. Long time ago, I was when I was a chauffeur. I had a charter to do a Halloween party, and they had asked for a black limo, but black limos and black suits and things like that just don't show up. So we put a silver limo in, which was my favorite Cadillac. It was
Oh, cool.
1979. caddy. Do I have a picture of it? I don't think I have a picture of it. But that caddy was so sweet. It was the license plate said Connections on it, and there was a gold brass plate inside, and it says JC. How valuable these connections are. Now, JC to me is Jesus Christ. Now, this is Connections. Now, Connects got me into all types of fun things. One time I went to get pizza. A lady friend of mine and I went to get pizza, and the pizza place was closed, but earlier that day, it was her birthday. Well, it was her birthday all day. But I had asked her, I said, what would you like to do for your birthday? And she said, very shyly, she said, I'd like to go to Tahoe. And I said, well, that's pretty far out of my range, but maybe the universe and Connections will do something for us. And you know what? When we went to get that pizza, do you think there was one pizza place in all of Sacramento that was open? No, not one. So we found one place, and when we went to the door, we asked, can we get a pizza? And they go, no, but can you take us to Tahoe?
Sometimes it works that way.
To Tahoe, and my friend Ursa, she got her birthday wish, and we had a very nice cruise to Tahoe. Went to Emerald. Have you ever been to Tahoe? Emerald Bay, Emerald Island is this gorgeous island out. It has a little castle on it, and you go on the backside of the lake, and there's a nice parking area, and you can look down onto this beautiful island, and it's emerald. It's an emerald color. It's gorgeous. Anyway, so we went and had a lovely, lovely time. And then we got home just in time for Ursa to go to work. Tell me she was a tired cat.
Ooh, that must have been a fun
Hey,
day.
I also drove a lot of different stars. Now, I think one of my favorite ones was this guy right here. Let's see how many people know who this is. Can you look at the monitor and tell me who this person is? Right here, right here. Come in nice and tight and close. Let's see if we can find it. Anybody switching up there?
The Invisible Man.
There, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Now, who is this beautiful guy? Smokey Robinson.
I don't know, but talking about
He's a
miracles, aren't we?
musician.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and miracles, and Smokey is on top of it. You
He's a
know,
musician, isn't he?
what's
Yeah.
that?
He's a musician.
Singing.
Yeah, he's a singer. Smokey
Yeah, from
Robinson,
back
the
in the
Miracles.
Motown, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what was so neat about this is Smokey was probably one of my first charters that I ever got to do, and we had two limos. We had Smokey and we had his band, and I got to drive Smokey, and these girls picked us up because we were Smokey's chauffeur, and they wanted something.
Guilty through association, there, buddy.
What was that?
Guilty through association.
Yeah, guilty by association. Well, you know what they wanted was they wanted a picture and
an
autograph
autograph,
of
all the good-
Smokey.
all the good
Well, that
stuff,
makes perfect sense.
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm a miracle man. I was able to get these girls in with Smokey, and they got pictures, and they got. I got even.
And
got
what
an
did you get?
autograph. I got his picture.
Yeah.
I got an autograph, and just a really fun time with his music was great. And of course, these girls were just fabulous. They were just fun to be around.
Party.
We took them all over the next day because they owed me a favor now. Anyway, so that was Smokey. Now,
Smokey.
oh, this, you know, can you see these crates here? Maybe you can't, but you know what's in them? Well, I shouldn't tell you what's in them. You guys might come to my party. Can we get a picture of this? Can you switch that to the? Yeah.
That's useful to have around. There's a good stash like
I
that.
figure it took me quite a while to count that, and put that in those crates. But there's $30 million in there.
Cool.
Yeah.
Must be nice.
Yeah. Well, fortunately, it's not mine to have to worry about. You know, here's a couple more beautiful people. This here is Melora. She's a singer, a Christian singer, and I drove her around a couple of places. Can we switch that to camera 3? Yeah, there she is. Yeah, is that better? Now, she's a Christian singer, and I've driven her a couple of times from the Sacramento area. Now, here's another real pretty lady that I got to drive around. Well, that's not going to work. Well, where are you? Oh, here. This is a good. This is Lisa. And Lisa is she Lisa D, we call her. And you can go online and get her music. If you like Christian music, she's got some real powerful songs. Now, she used to be a drug addict. You know, she got a life of drinking and carousing in the bars, you know, and all that good stuff. But one day she got stopped. And of course, she was dirty. She had cocaine. And she'd been hiding it, and she'd been drinking, and this cop said, you know, young lady, have you ever been in jail? And she said, no. He said, you know, this is going to be a day to remember, because you're not going to go to jail today. Yeah, they didn't take her to jail, because she'd never been in prison before.
Yeah, that would have been a frightening
thing. Ready
thing.
to go big time, because she had stuff on her, you know, not a lot. But you know what she said? She said, God, you get me out of this. I'll sing for you.
Okay.
You
That
know,
works.
before that, she didn't have any CDs out at all, but she'd been singing her heart. And she didn't have to go to jail.
Cool.
She was real lucky, and so she went out on a circuit and started singing at churches, and I used to drive her.
Cool.
And it was so fun. It was so fun. We would go all different types of churches, and she would absolutely have a blast. I'd get to talk with her personally, you know, and people would, I'd get to stand by her door and of the limo, and people would come up and you want to talk to her, and she'd, you know, sometimes let them in the limo. You know, what was really strange is she could drive her own car, and she had a real nice, like a Jaguar, and she still wasn't anybody, but she'd come in a limo, and she was somebody important.
Yeah.
Just
That makes
that
good
little bit of a
sense.
change.
Yeah.
A big car, you have all your friends come and enjoy life with you, and she was just a blast to be around.
Well, riding a limo makes you feel special.
It does, and
such
driving
a
one
treat.
makes you feel special too.
Yeah.
Back in the day, it was all right, but I
Back
think with
in
the
the
gas,
days,
with the
that
way
was it,
petroleum
man.
is today, I think we
You
need
know,
an
have you ever
alternative.
had a craving for something that you no longer had in your life? Well, you know, I had cravings for limos after I quit driving, and it was really strange. I ended up buying 50 limos. Why don't you show them a picture of all my limos? Now, of course, these are small limos, and you guys can't
And
ride
they're
in them.
very fuel efficient.
Yeah, very fuel efficient.
That's good. I'm glad to hear that you switched
Can we
to
switch to camera 3, please?
fuel efficient models.
Yeah. I did buy a limo, though, and it was just one of those magical moments.
Actually, they're great for carpooling because you can get a lot of people in one.
Sure.
Here's another pretty picture of
That's gonna be
Lisa
rough.
D. You know, all these limos that you see there, see the red ones there? That's Santa's special limos. I've got a Christmas card with him trying to get down the chimney. I just don't know the mentality of a chimney sweeper like that. You know, take
Yeah.
the limo down your. Anyway, this next picture is a sweet lady friend of mine who drove. She was one of our top limo drivers. And camera 3, please. This gal here was so fun to hang out with, and you know she always made a lot of extra money, and I could never understand why
Yeah,
she
that's
made extra
not
money.
clear to anyone why she would
Well,
make any extra money. I mean,
this
I
is-
can't
she
imagine
doesn't dress
why.
like that when
yeah.
she's working, by no means. But this is her calendar girl here.
Yeah.
But she, you know, I would peek at her check, and she had like a whole bunch more hours on than I did, and I
You
begged
got to
for
do
it.
that pole dancing. You know,
Yeah,
you make a lot of money. You should learn how to pole dance and make a lot more
And
money.
then one day, a little bird told me
Yeah.
that she liked to do things on the sly after work.
Yeah.
That's how she got extra hours. You know, my boss said he would give us a vacation to Hawaii. You think I went? No. Anyway, she went, but it was beautiful. Hey, now here are some beautiful limos here. I just love these. These are Excaliburs. They're kit. They're kit. You know.
Ah.
They're just fenders and bumpers and hoods, all
Then you put them together.
added on.
Onto
Yeah.
a Chrysler, put it on a Chrysler or
Yeah.
something, or
What's that?
put it on a Chrysler chassis or Ford
No,
chassis.
it's a caddy.
Caddy
It's
chassis?
a
They
caddy
they are actually
limousine
caddies?
Or Lincoln.
Okay.
They do Lincoln.
So they actually are a caddy. Let me
Yeah, yeah.
Or a Lincoln, yeah.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
Anyway,
I
they.
mean, I've seen them on those kits you can put on like Volkswagens. They look pretty cool.
Yeah, Volkswagen.
Volkswagen.
And that would,
ones.
Volkswagen
that would be
Beetle.
good. Get yourself
Yeah,
a
you got
bug
limousine
and
kits
put
for
it
them.
in
You
the
never seen
bug.
it?
Yeah.
Cool, yeah.
Now this is again. This is my friend Lisa D. Her last name is Daggs, Daggs. You can go on the internet and get her website, and you can buy her CDs. You know, before she gave her heart to God, she didn't have any CDs out.
Yeah.
After she gave her heart to God
Things manifest.
and started going to churches and singing, she did a turnaround.
Yeah.
She stopped all her bad behavior.
Mm-hmm.
And anyway, it was a beautiful thing. And you know, I got to drive Elvis Presley.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
A few years after his death, but I still got to drive.
That works.
That works.
I mean,
Yeah.
you know.
What was fun about this is this guy really did sound and look like Elvis Presley.
Well, the better ones do.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fake ones always sound better.
They're cool too, the fake ones. I actually
But
like the some of the fake ones.
this
Well, that's
guy-
cool. He's
He,
a good. He
quite
does a
unique
good
ones.
job.
Yeah. Funny thing, when I went to pick him up at the airport, I didn't have his real name.
But it was easy to figure out who
yeah,
he was. Yeah.
well, you know, that's what I said to myself. You know, if this guy is marketing Elvis Presley, he better look like him, you know?
Yeah.
And so I looked around.
Impressive
and
jumpsuit.
lo and behold, there was an Elvis Presley look-alike.
Yeah.
I mean, he totally. And when he got out of the limo all dressed up in his jumpsuit, you could feel the aura of Elvis Presley. We were in the limo waiting to get on stage. Now these guys made me drive up onto the stage with the limousine, and that's where he got out of. And I was, you know, I'd never been on stage, never, and I was in awe for the fact that they wanted me to drive up on the stage with the limo.
Shock and awe.
Yeah, and the guy, and Elvis, he said, "Now when the music quits, when the drum roll finishes, please open the door for me." Well, doggone, I was in shock. because I stepped out of the limousine and there was 5,000 plus people standing looking at me in the limo.
Did you get to say, ladies and gentlemen, Elvis has left the limo?
No, I said, ladies and gentlemen, we have Elvis Presley. And you know, I opened up the door and lights and flashes and cameras and off, and whoa, I tell you, it was like being on stage. It was
intense.
amazing.
You were?
Amazing.
You were.
I was, yeah. I was.
I've been on
You know,
stage, the
funny
last one
thing
out of
was,
town.
When he got out of
Yeah.
the limo and got on stage, he says, "Hello there, folks. My name is Wayne Newton."
Just a
And I
message.
thought, Wayne Newton, now how many kids has he just confused? Anyway, here's the wood. It was a sawmill up in
Oh, cool.
Camino, up by Placerville, and that was just a fantastic event that we went to. Now he sang for. I guess they were closing the sawmill down. It was during the time when they were closing sawmills, back in the early '90s, I guess.
Yeah, it was about
Mid-nineties.
94.
Yeah, it was about the
Mid-nineties.
time. Anyway, it was really, really fun to have him because, you know, he goes, excuse me while I have to warm my voice up. You know what? You ever get goosebumps when you hear somebody you really love to hear sing? When they start to sing, you just get those goosebumps because it's real energy that it's themselves. Well, he just made me. I was
Tingle.
Like, I was goose. I think goosed me. I'm driving down the road and this
Oh, a
guy
little
is
too much
clearing his
information here.
voice and
Yeah,
he
it's
starts
starting to get
sing.
real interesting here.
He starts to sing a couple of little songs, and I'm just driving in the rearview mirror, you know. I'm like, whoa, it's Elvis. It was him. It was just totally in awe.
I had coffee with him at a Dunkin' Donuts.
What's that?
I had coffee with him in Florida at Dunkin' Donuts. So
Dunkin' Donuts?
yeah.
Oh. Wow. You got
Good old
Dunkin'
Dunkin'.
Donuts, or you got this? No, I didn't quite understand what you said.
He had coffee with-
Oh,
I
he
had a
had
cup of coffee with him.
coffee
Yeah, I
with
was
you.
sitting there at the
Oh,
counter.
oh,
I look over and there's Elvis.
Oh.
So you know, we started
Well, Elvis was in
started
my
to,
rearview mirror.
discuss the
Here's my demo.
started to discuss the rockabilly scene. You know, I told him it was dead. He said, "Yes, so am I." So
But wasn't that fun being around him? I mean, just that moment. Well, this guy was Elvis as far as I was concerned because he was just his voice, his mannerism, and he was 45 in this picture,
well.
and
Well, there was who was that said that everybody will get their 15 minutes to be Elvis?
yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know, but maybe Elvis himself.
I think Elvis.
Anyway, it was a very interesting to hang out with him, even if it wasn't really the Elvis, but it was fun. It was really fun.
Don't tell him that. Don't tell him he was an Elvis. These guys really
This
think
is another
it's like
really
that
pretty
Christ
picture
complex.
I like of Lisa D. And you know, I have several TV shows for anybody that's interested in. We have the Genealogy Today, which I've gone all the way back to Adam and Eve. My lineage goes that far back.
Mine goes back to the snake.
Well,
What?
Mine goes
yeah,
back to the
I
snake.
understand that, and I'm actually doing some research right now on
Ancient
Which
civilization.
actually the snake came before
some
Adam and Eve, so-
geological issues
that
that find a genetic bottleneck where it is the Adam and Eve bottleneck,
Right,
you could
right.
say,
Right.
that I'm looking into.
Oh,
So, you
hey,
know,
we'll have to sit
yeah.
down and chat with that.
So yeah, it's actually very fascinating.
Well, I have the genealogy show, and then we have the artworks, which is a lot of fun. A lot of artists come on for that one. And then I do little odd shows on the side where
I heard that all your shows were odd.
What's that?
I heard all your shows are pretty odd.
Well, you know, I was gonna show some of them, and I forgot the video. Doggone it!
I just burst. I just couldn't. I had a laughing fit last time. You have some really great ones, and then you have some really serious ones, and you have some. You're very versatile with these shows.
Funny.
We have,
You know, I have. Things are coming up. We're working on a DVD. It's finished. I'm just fine tuning it and getting the jewel case and the DVD cover and getting them all.
What's the name of that one? What's the name of that one?
You Are Divine.
Oh, that is
You Are
it.
Divine. You've seen You Are Divine.
Yes,
It's
very
fantastic.
Very impressive. Very beautiful.
Very beautiful. And now for you haven't seen it. What it is I took Rael Cassini. She has the flying
I've
lotus.
met her.
That's true.
And I took a film of hers. They were doing You Are Divine, a dance routine to it, and I took it in night vision, so it came out black
that'd
and
be
white.
interesting.
But then I put shadow on it, so it would shadow.
That'd be real.
It was very,
very
you
eerie.
have five
And it's
or
got
six
trails. It's
rails.
Eerie.
It's beautiful. And of course, You Are Divine was a beautiful picture too. I mean,
It just
we'll
flows.
have to show it sometime. I've been working on Intuitively Speaking, which is a show we're going to put on hold now for a little bit because we're having some difficulty with the one of the people that are involved with it. Hey, can you guys see this little guy right here? Can you see that? This is my favorite little limo. You know why?
That's cute.
There you go.
What's he saying? What's he saying?
Airport limo.
Airport.
It's got the call
Yeah.
and response thing in it.
I always like this one because it just has that airport
It has
limo.
the details that you want on there.
Yeah,
And he's showing the inner child in himself.
yeah,
Hey,
when
we
I
never
was
go out that.
when I was driving, it was amazing because I was. They had an Arthur driving. Now, how many Arthurs do you work with? Anyway, they had an Arthur that was already driving. So they called me Lee. That was my middle name. That's where Limo Lee comes in. Now, when I was driving airports in the morning time, they would put Lee next to the limo.
Yeah.
So
makes
that's how
sense.
he got Limo Lee. And it was just fun that way. And I got license plate. I don't know if you guys.
Right here.
There you go.
Oh, they got license plates. Oh, gee, man.
I had them propped up against my
Right,
cane.
look at that. Now, this was so fun to get license plates like that. This one here is, when Limo Lee came out, I had it on my private car for the longest time, and then when I bought my own limo, I changed it to Limo Lee license plate, so that went on the actual limo. You can touch it. It
That's
was a
good.
limo. It was on a limo at one time.
How did it end up with that big hole in it?
Oh, it took a shot. It took a bullet right there. Actually, it was a rock that.
Rough neighborhood, huh?
Yeah, a rock
Rough.
that
Jeez.
ran through it.
Drive-by?
Yeah. So that's how I got Limo Lee, which was really quite fun. Here's a nice little
Dirigible.
Goodyear blimp. I did a deal for Make-A-Wish Foundation, where they needed somebody to come in and take their people different places. And one of the places that I got to take this little girl who was dying of leukemia, I got to take her to Oakland, and they said, "What did you want to do?" You know, and I don't know if the little girl knew that she was dying or what, but they gave these last wishes to everybody. And anyway, she kept seeing the Goodyear blimp all around her hospital, and so she kept saying she wanted to go on that. Well, you know, that's really a hard wish.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, they called me up
Mm-hmm.
and they said, "Arthur, would you like to do this?" Well, you know, I said, "Well, you know, is there some type of a trade, or is it just straight out, you know, coming out of my pocketbook?" And they thought, "Well, we'll do a trade with you." So I got to do a beautiful, beautiful. I got work done on my limo, and I drove a Goodyear representative, or
No,
high mucky muck. It was really, really fun.
that's neat.
Here's a fun picture of me back there in the day with my my group. I call it my these are my helpers. And I gotta shine them up.
At the crew?
Yeah, they're my helpers. And we, you know, they would help me clean the limo and so on and so forth.
That's quite a
This
trade.
this is me, right? Where am I at? Right there. This is my wife. This is see, that was Laura. See, that was Laura. And this is Chuck, who is he helped clean the limo and work on it. And then Geneva, where's my finger? Geneva here. She would help take care of my grandmother, and it was really nice to have that extra help. You know, one of the fascinating things about limos is they have magazines. Now check the inside of that limo out. Can you imagine sitting inside of that? Man, it's just tight, beautiful. We have mirrors on the ceiling here. On here is a mirror. Here's the sliding divider, and then you have your seat that goes around, and you have your bar over there.
That's what I want to hear.
Oh,
Bar,
it's
great.
tight. It's just really tight stuff.
Hey, Arthur,
My favorite
would
place.
you like your birthday gift?
Yeah, you know, I was thinking
need to do that
we
pretty soon.
move on to that. How about, see, you got room there?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Why don't we get started on that?
Okay. Well, in my College of the Siskiyous high-tech medicine bundle here,
Oh,
I
hey,
have
I like that.
I have 2 boxes.
You got 2 boxes, okay. You got
This is
shoebox
the
1.
Thoreau.
Okay. And we got shoebox 2. Now we're gonna do a little little birthday
Divination.
focus,
That's
divination.
my rune box.
And
So now-
this guy looks like he wants to come out.
Okay, so you want a rune reading.
Yeah. So we're gonna do this little focus here. Oh, look at this.
Okay, so
Look
now
how cute. We got a little bag.
these are the runes we read with.
Okay.
I also make runes
Oh, you make
for
runes?
sale. I
Oh,
make
how
sets of runes.
clever.
Ah, it's
Because
a whole other way
back-
to get stoned, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Back in the old times when they actually made runes, they didn't use stones like we do today. They actually made them out of wood. And so
Oh,
what
look
we
at
do is carve them
Wow.
and paint them frequently. And I do rune sets for people. So that's one of the things that I do
There's
as
a lot of
a
energy in
handicraft. Yes.
Nice rune set.
Thank you.
Now, am I supposed to pick out
One if you want.
how many?
I
Oh,
want you
look
to
at that.
pick out 3 runes. One for past, one for present, and one for future.
Past, present, future.
All right. Okay, so past.
Now, this is going to be like a focus.
Oh, this is
We're
interesting.
going to focus on
Blank one.
the direction on this.
Right, the future. All right. You're passing out of a phase of need where you had a number of different needs that were pressing upon you, where you had to basically light the fires to bring into your space the answer to those needs. Like being in the cold and twirling the fire stick to bring to you that which was the answer to your needs.
Right.
And that phase of your life is passing away. That those needs are being answered. Those needs are coming to fruition. And it's moving into the present, which is the blank rune. And the blank rune signifies the unknown. It signifies the fresh space, the open space that is all things. It is a time of the ability to make whatever choices you choose to make, and that will allow you to manifest whatever you choose to manifest. It's unlimited potentials, basically. And so whatever choices you make will determine what happens in the future. So you need to be very careful what you choose at this time. And what I think we need to do is to do a little bit more reading around that central rune to get an idea of what sorts of choices might be best for you to make at this time. Because the third rune, which is the future, the potential, is the rune of growth and fertility. Because whatever choices you make now are going to bear fruit in the future. It's the rune of Ing, the rune of harvest. It's that growth and fertility that brings forth the fruit as you go forward into the future. It's the seeds rising up and beginning to grow forth into harvest. So whatever choices you make right now, based on those needs that you have worked to build up and to gain the energy to get them met, as you choose how you manifest those in the present, will come to harvest as you go into the future. But it's very much linked to the choices that you make in the present. So why don't you go ahead and draw 3 more of the runes, focusing on what are my best choices to make based on my needs.
Best choices.
To manifest the best harvest. Okay, so we got, all right, that's a good one. What's this one? Okay. Oh, that's good too. Ah, perfect. Okay, so what this is showing is basically you have a lot of mobile wealth going on, like a lot of fluid cash flow right now, a lot of fluid, what's the right term? Assets. And you your choice, your way of dealing with this is to choose to use your focal energy, your transformational energy, to convert those mobile assets into possessions, into property, into something that has long-term stability for your family and for your people, for your tribe, as it were, your you know, your larger scale family. You're going from Feo here to Othila, which is going from mobile to stable property. So to manifest the best harvest, you want to, possibly settle in some real estate, or to settle in some form of stable possession that will have value in the long run
I got a trailer if you want
for
to buy it.
your whole thing.
What was that?
He said you
He
had
had
a
a
trailer. He
trailer.
has a trailer you could buy.
No, there
But,
you go.
basically, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's transform that mobile wealth into something that has some stability in the long term for your larger clan, your larger tribe, your larger family, so that it doesn't, dissipate. Okay. So does that feel like a whole reading, or do you feel there's anything else you need to look at?
Wow, that's interesting.
Does that make any sense at all?
Yeah.
So,
You seem mesmerized.
Wow, yeah, interesting. So you're saying to get involved with real estate? Is that
well, possibly real estate, or
Something that is
maybe
stable.
if maybe buy gold or silver or something that is a solid possession, as opposed to something that's really fluid. Like if you've got a lot of stuff in the stock market,
Right.
you might want to convert it to something more like gold or real estate or
got a
something.
lot of
All
Something.
them stocks and
Something.
bonds you've been sitting
Well,
on.
what I'm saying is, you would want to convert it to something that
Right.
has a
Fluid?
longer-term
Long-term-
stability,
long-term stability.
such that it's going to maintain its value no matter what.
Okay.
You
Maybe
see
a
what I'm
limo,
saying?
huh?
Yeah.
Gold
buy a
limo.
There's a limo, gold limo. in
Get
the
a
future.
gold limo.
Okay, so here's
Oh,
the
you mean
final
like
one.
this over here?
All right, this is the final one, and this again links here to this one. This is the rune of harvest
Uh-huh.
and of cycles. See, this is the rune Jera, which is the rune of cycles and everything coming to fruition, and the harvest time coming, so that everything is flowing in its natural cycle from start to finish. And that's these two runes that came up in this reading, Feo and Othila, are the start and the end of the rune cycle. Feo is the mobile property, is the beginning of the cycle. Othila is the end of the cycle,
Uh-huh.
with stable possessions.
Okay.
So you're again dealing with this whole cycle of harvest.
Mm.
You start with putting the seed in the ground at the beginning.
Right.
You nurture it through the whole process, and then you reap the seed at the end of the harvest when it's ripened and has been nurtured all the way through the process of the growth process,
Uh-huh.
where everything grows and matures and reaches fruition, and then you get your when you reap the harvest of all of the seed when it's ready, and then you have seed for the next year to plant. So you go from having the fluidity of planting the seed in the ground to having the property of what you've reaped at the end of the harvest, which you reserve some of that as a stable possession to be able to plant the next year. So it's the same metaphor, basically.
Right. Wow. That's very powerful.
Thank you.
I was gonna. Do you have any feelings about video. Now I've been working on different videos, and I'm hoping that they will fruit. Come to.
That
Fruition.
may very well be what this is about.
Ah.
Because, see, I'm just doing a cold reading here.
Right,
I
right.
don't know what you're up to.
Right, right.
I mean, I've only met you and talked to you twice.
Oh,
So.
has it only been that? Well,
Yeah,
I feel
so,
like
I
we've
mean-
been friends forever.
Yeah, I get that feeling, too.
Yeah.
I had a dream about you last night, so that was kind of funny.
Oh, well, tell me about
Well,
it.
it was a genealogy dream because, I dreamed that you were showing me the genealogy program that you were using, and I was trying to see if I had any shamanic ancestors in the Indian or other cultures, and I just kept getting whiter and whiter and whiter the farther back we went,
Wow.
which was really funny.
Yeah.
But as far as the DVDs, hang on, let me see what I can get here.
Wow, that's so powerful.
Yes, this could very much indicate manifesting those as stable property because they are very much a solid, manifestation of something that's fluid because the information that you're creating is the fluid information, but then you manifest it solidly on the discs to be sold. So that would very much be a clear application of that reading. I mean, I used money because that's the first thing that comes to mind, but it would definitely fit the process
Cool.
of working with
That's
those
it. We'll be
DVDs
We'll
and
be making it.
would help very much to make a solid possessions type of thing.
Yeah.
Because again, it's
Well,
moving in the
I
marketplace.
have this opportunity here in this school to focus my video art
Yeah,
and create an income.
yeah, exactly. And it's the same sort of thing. So it sounds like this is saying that this is your year
This is
to
it.
work on doing that.
Well, I have planted several seeds.
Right. So,
Yeah.
and
Like
now you
Tyron, too.
nurture them and bring them into fruition.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
I mean, it's the same thing I'm doing with my books.
Well, that's so awesome. I really like that.
Good. I'm pleased to be able to do the reading for you for your
Oh,
birthday.
well, thank you. I'm looking for a little special guy here. Let me see if I can find him in a few
It was a
moments.
good reading. I was really
Yeah.
impressed. It was really good.
Thank you.
Here he is.
Very good.
You can see him
Especially
on
since I don't
several
know.
little pages there.
It was.
Can you see that on camera 3? Few moments that we have left here.
Got an angle.
You
a
see
little
how
bit.
cute this little guy is here? Way up here, up a little higher. There!
Oh boy, that's a cute little guy.
Is he the cutest?
Hey, just
That's
like you.
me in 1957.
Cool.
Yep, sir. And then
What happened to you now?
down here is my mother. This is my mother, Betty.
Hey, Betty.
That's cool.
And this is my grandfather,
Hey, Grant.
Perry Baker. Yes, sir. And let me see.
Is that you over there?
I guess that's it. Where are we on our time?
About 5 minutes.
We got 3 more minutes. Well, let me take this up for a moment, and I'll show you a couple of other guys here a couple other pictures. This is got another over here is good. In camera 3 there. Yeah, this is in 1970. I think that's this one here is 62. I mean 72. This is 70. Let's see. Up here is my sister. This is my sister and brother. These are my brothers. This is my sister, Shelley. And this is Alan. And that's Jeff.
Cool.
Yeah. And here I am right here. The thinker.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me see. What's another one? I always like this one here. Camera 3. Yeah, there we are. Look at that. Isn't that a cute little girl?
Yeah.
Man, she's I dated her for a couple of years. She had a twin sister. One time her twin sister came out and had changed her clothes and the whole get up.
Mm-hmm.
But she wasn't smart. She forgot to take a ring off.
Oops.
Oh, hey, down here, check this down here. Right here on camera 3, we got, this is Jeannie Briggs. Now, see this little yellow contraption here I'm in? That's a PPV, people-powered vehicle.
Yeah, those are
You
fun.
get it's a 2-seater, 3-speed, and bucket seats, and convertible. And at 16, guess what I went and bought?
Yep.
You got it.
That's similar to those things.
I
we're
wasn't
looking
into
down
limos
Wednesday.
yet, but doggone it, this was the most funnest little toy I ever had. Car. I always wanted a convertible, and there it was. But I had to work my rear end off to
What's
get
the
it.
name of the bike?
Hey, everybody. We're wrapping this baby up. Did you have fun?
Oh, yes.
All right.
Now we're gonna dig into your
Happy
birthday to
birthday
you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Arthur. Happy birthday to you.
Hey, it's the big 5-0. And, I want to say to anybody that has an interest, if you want to have your birthday party, come on down and we'll put you to work over here and you'll have yourself a birthday party on film. Yay! This is Genealogy Today.
Genealogy Today.
Shall we get into the cake? All right.